Hey kiddos! Okay, so this is the last and final step to your research paper. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to look at this MLA heading. I'm just going to show you some quick dirty tips here. We need to double space this. So if you're written your essay, you don't want to go at the end of it and then hit return, and then go at the end of it and hit return. Don't do that. That takes up too much time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Hit the control key, which should be in the bottom left-hand corner, and then the letter A as an apple. It's going to highlight the whole essay for you. So what you're going to want to do then is go to this guy that's like got a couple of papers with an arrow going up and down. You're going to click on that and go to double, and now it will double space your whole paper for you. While we've got this whole thing highlighted, we want to make sure the whole thing is actually in the right size font. And the whole thing should be in 12-point font. Much to what we might not believe, it should be in 12-point font, and it needs to be in Times New Roman. Okay, so the other thing we need to do is we need to give this bad boy a title. So I'm going to put this here. It's already centered. Yours probably isn't, so you're going to have to use this little guy, put him to the center, and give it a title. Let's not title it research paper and also not school shootings. Okay, so try to come up with something kind of original. Okay, also, we need to make sure our margins are correct. I can see already that my margins are too small. So I will go to File, Page Setup. See how it says margins, 0.5? That needs to be 1. This needs to be 1. This needs to be 1. This needs to be 1. Okay, and now my margins are correct. We're going to do one more thing, and that is to put our header in. And a lot of you guys don't necessarily know how to do this, so I'm going to review for you. You go to Insert, and then you're going to go down to where it says Page Numbers, and which of these looks correct? If you guess this one, you're right. Okay, the cursor's on the wrong side. It's on the outside of the 1. We want it on the other side. So I'm going to type my last name, and then don't forget, we want to make sure it is the right size font, which is 12, and we also want to make sure it's the right font, which is Times New Roman. Click out of that, and then every page should have your last name with the page number. All done correctly. Amazing! Okay, so one of the other things that y'all have asked questions about was how do I get my works cited on there? What do I do with that? Okay, so that's a little bit tricky, but here's the deal. This is my works cited. I have a lot more things on mine than you do, and that's okay. All right, remember, we're going to hit Control A. That's going to copy the whole thing. You're going to right-click on it. You're going to hit Copy. You'll go back to your rough draft. You're going to go all the way to the end of your paper, okay? And then you're going to put it at the end. So I'm going to make sure you start your own line, your new line, and you're going to paste it. Okay, so the problem here is that you can't put the works cited right after the last paragraph. The works cited is very picky and needs to have its own page. So we're going to just hit enter or return, whichever way you need to do it. I don't know what your keys say on your keyboard. Mine says enter. So works cited has its own page. All right, so I've got my whole essay done. I am going to do a couple of things, and those things are, 1, I'm going to turn it in.com. I'm going to print this off and bring to class next class period, which should be Monday or Tuesday. I am going to drop this in classroom under final draft by Sunday at midnight. And I'm going to make sure I put my works cited at end of essay. So don't type that on yours. I just typed it there so you could see it. Don't forget to do those 4 things, okay? And then you'll be ready. Don't forget this one. This is really important. I need you to print off a copy and bring it to class, okay? And I think that's everything. I'm going to delete that now so that you can see what a clean copy looks like, and that's what it looks like. So thank you for being patient in our research paper endeavors. Okay, talk to you soon.